Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the wax melt empties. Phew. I didn't know it was going to take this long. But we have a couple more to go through yet for this amount that I've gotten through so far. So, we're just going to continue on from here. Okay? This is an oldie. I wish they would have brought this back, but they never did. But it was somewhere around 2000, I want to say somewhere between 2012, 2015, possibly 16, maybe 17. It's somewhere that far back. They never brought this back. They never brought anything close to this even back in fragrance. This is the Better Homes Than Gardens. This is another one I went completely apeshit over. This here was the salted caramel grams. It looks like the little mini cheesecakes that people make in the foil wrappers, or if you use the paper ones, it doesn't make any difference. I bought loads of this, and people, when I say loads, I mean loads. I filled up an entire one of those large jumbo, heavy-duty cardboard decorative boxes that you can buy in Dollar Generals, Michael's, Ross's, Home Goods, Home Sense, any place that has those monster boxes that you tuck away whatever your stuff you want. In my case, I was putting wax melts in it, cramming it. One whole big, huge, giant box. The biggest box they can sell. You can put a hat in it. You know, a hat, a lady's fancy hat. That big. The whole box. I figured out which way I can pack the most in it by, you know, different patterns. The whole box is filled with nothing but this. And I bought it years ago. And I went through a lot of this. But that box is still untouched. That's how much I scooped this up. Every freaking Walmart I went into, I cleared the shelves of it. Love this scent. Salted caramel grams. It smells exactly the way that it looks. You get that creamy caramel. You get that sea salt. You get this actual creamy cheesecake smell. And you can smell the graham cracker crumbs. Delicious. Delicious. It smells just like that is, or how when you take a bite of that, that's what it's like. The right amount of that buttery caramel, touch of that sea salt, creamy cheesecake smell. Not a sour, off-putting cheesecake scent. Sometimes it doesn't come off like a cheesecake. It smells like sour milk to people and this, that. No, no, no. This smells just like the cream cheese filling. And you get the graham crackers. This is a great throw. Love this. I was no idiot. I scooped it up, like I told you. Every place my husband was helping me, tracking it down in the stores, because some would be on shelves, some of it would be in, you know, those big bins that they expect you to climb in to get stuff out. We scooped this up. Yeah, every Walmart. I'm not bullshitting you. That's why I have so much of it. I must have over 200 freaking packs of this, if not more. Love, love it. Anytime I seen it, in the cart, I buy it. I take all of it off the shelf. I was a greedy little bitch. But anyway, I can't help myself. I love this. I'm telling you, I love anything but salted caramel. So anyway, still smelling the containers. This is when they make good stuff, people. Not only good scents, but strong scents. Strong enough that the scent is embedded into the plastic and the wax is no longer even there. And you can smell it without a problem. Love it. This was terrific. Throw was excellent on this. Fragrance appeal was a 20++. Throw was definitely more than a 10. Love it. Okay. Then I have this one. I'm seeing it popping up again. It was there for some time. It was there for a great amount of time, I should say. Then it started dwindling. Then you couldn't find it at all. Then they started bringing it back to, you know, around spring times and summer times. But it's not widely available all the time anymore. 24/7, 365 days a year. No. It's You see it when you see it. This is the Mainstays Fresh Cotton. This is a strong one. Better Homes and Gardens had 2 different ones out. They still have something similar to this. I can't remember what its name is off the top of my head right now. But this one, Fresh Cotton from the thing, this is another one. It is wickedly strong, super, 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 it's an explosion. That's all I can tell you. It's an explosion. You can taste this on the back of your throat and your back of your tongue. That's how strong this is. This is a 20 plus in throat. And just on cold, it's very strong. You can feel it just hitting the back of your throat. It might be headache inducing to some people too, but it is not a weak scent. In no way is this weak. They used to sell this in the jars too, the 11.5, 3 wicks, and also the 20 ounces. But I haven't seen it in none of them for some time. But the wax melts, I don't see all the time either. So if you do see it, grab it if you're interested. Or you already are interested. This is Cool Ozone, Fresh Laundry, and Driftwood. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just those scents. Driftwood is a strong scent. Fresh Laundry, all laundry scents are strong. And also the Cool Ozone, yeah, that's that. You know, put it all together, it's strong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Start to taste it. It clings to you, but you can taste it on the back of your tongue and your throat. It could be coming, it can sense, because it's so strong, it can set off your gag reflex, because it's like that. It could also cause, you know, your eyes to water, your nose to run. It's super duper, duper, duper strong, people. I have to smell it from that distance. You notice I'm not putting it straight under my nose. Yeah, it smells like laundry detergent. Powdered laundry detergent, but really perfumey. A real strong amount of fragrance in laundry detergent. It comes off clean and fresh, like they're saying. You can almost smell the wet and dampness of the laundry that just came out of the washer. Very heavy floral on this. And that ozoniness, yeah. This, if you want true wet laundered towels, bed sheets, pillowcases, even, you know, your clothes, this is it. This is super duper strong. Yeah. This is a 100 plus in strength, let me tell you. Do not use this in a closed room. You're going to choke yourself out with it. You will be sick, no matter how much you like fresh laundry scents. Use this and use some caution. Do not put 2 pieces in. 1 is even too much. And these are the smaller pieces yet. 2 equals 1 standard cube. Cut this even half. I'm telling you, it is super strong. I'm not bullshitting. This is strong. It clings to you. You could, this goes with wherever you go, it goes. Because it adheres itself to your hair, your skin, your clothing. It stays with you until you take a shower or something, you wash it off, and it's nothing to fool around with, because you can get sick from this. But I buy it when I see it, because it's the only time I do see it. It's not available all the time. But I use a smidgen of just 1 piece, because it's that strong. Very, very strong. So this is another one you get more than your money for. And it could last. This pack could last you for some time, because it is super duper freaking strong, people. So I got that one and went through it. This is one of the Halloween ones. Walmart always brings out something for Halloween. Okay, as I was saying, Walmart always brings out something for Halloween. I'm not talking about the Day of the Dead from Sensationals. Of course, that's there every year too. But I'm talking about up in the front of the store where the seasonal items are. Walmart always brings something there that's usually like $2, a little under $2 in wax melts and warmers, geared towards the Halloween season every year. The companies that are pouring for them, for these special wax melts, it could be anybody. It can be MVP Company, it could be Star Company up in New Jersey, in Ridgefield, New Jersey. It could be any one of these places that pours, you know, the they're just the lower end candle companies is the best way I can describe it. But you'd be surprised once in a while you get something that actually is strong from them. But this is always in the seasonal area. So this past year, they had just these black labels with a whole bunch of writing on in black ink as well as white ink, and they just called them Halloween. That's what they called them. But they came in 2 different colors, but the scents were different. But it didn't tell you what the scents were or what they were even calling. They were calling them both Halloween. They were $1.98. One was all black wax. The other one was an orange. Of course, the orange one smelled like a pumpkin spice. The black one, some people were having trouble trying to figure out what it was. I did find the scent notes for it by going on the actual Walmart website and going down to where it said product information in all of the description business. And I did get the scent notes for the black one. I thought at first, when I first seen it in the store, without even taking the lid off of it, the first time I seen it, I thought, oh, it's going to smell like black licorice. No, it did not smell like black licorice. You maybe want to call it a witch's brew of some kind. I'm not sure, because witch's brews usually have a smoky woodiness along with them. But, no, it didn't smell that way either, but if you want to call it a witch's brew. But it was plum, cranberry, and grapefruit is what the scent notes were, and it was all black. I bought 2 of each of the colors, and this was the last one I had. So this here, they were both called Halloween, okay? And this is what it looked like. Really generic. And there was the price on them. So we got the black writing with a white background, a black background with white writing, and it's just telling you, about how to use the candle. But they called them both of them were called Halloween. These were soy blended wax. They were not paraffin in any way. This was an all black one in this case, because there's a tiny little bit of black right there. Maybe you might see it right there too. But here, this was the one that smelled like plum, cranberry, and grapefruit. It had more of a cranberry, a tiny hint of grapefruit, and a little bit of black plum. It was on the sweeter side, not candy essence sweet, but naturally sugary sweet that fruits have. That kind of natural sweetness. It was a nice scent. It did last. It was quite filling. I was shocked for $1.98. I actually got a good throw off of this, and I used this pack in my tea light warmer, but I used my other pack of the black one just the same. I used it in my bowl warmer, and I got the same experience. I got about the same amount of throw in it. The throw was at least an 8. Yep, an 8 1/4, not quite an 8 1/2, but it was really good, nice, and the pumpkin one did the same story. So I always look forward to seeing what Walmart's going to always bring in during Halloween season, because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. It really is. I like Christmas, I like Easter, but I really love Halloween. I love Halloween. So that was that one. Always look up there, because they always put stuff up at the beginning of the store in those first few aisles, like you do for every holiday. Check it always out. All right. Now, I did mention that I had one of these coconut Hawaiian coconut mainstays. Here's the second one. I went through 2 of these. All right. Then I have 2 of these, but one is one and one is another. These are mainstays again. This one here was the Cabana Fiesta. It was coconut, melon, and dragon fruit. This is available in Walmart right now. This also comes in a 20-ounce single glass jar. It might come in the frosted ones too. This one again is watery. It's very tropical, like I'm smelling a pineapple. I'm smelling a pineapple. I'm smelling papaya, mango, some coconut, but definitely that papaya, mango, and pineapple smell is more predominant. There's a wateriness to this. Like, like the water in the background of like the ocean. You could definitely smell that wateriness. But it's tropical fruits. It's not sweet fruits. I smell some kind of melon. I wouldn't say it's exactly honeydew or cantaloupe, but it's some kind of a melon. It's not watermelon either. There's more melons in the world than just those 3. I don't smell the dragon fruit, though. And I love dragon fruit. But this is another nice, strong one. This one is at least an 8 out of 10 in throw. 2 of those pieces, because they're half size. 2 makes 1. Yeah, unless you want to put 4 in or 3 in, whatever combination. Yeah, this is a nice one. It's at least an 8 out of 10 on throw. This one comes back every year. And it's back this year again. It's not only in the wax melt, it's also in the candles. This here is the Mainstays Papaya Passion. This comes all the time. This one is papaya, passion fruit, and coconut. Now, it smells a little different, but it's also strong. Yeah, you definitely get that papaya mango. No peach in this. Again, it's tropical with a tiny bit of coconut, but it's the tropical fruits, not your everyday fruits. I don't smell the watery note in the background as much as I do in the Fiesta one here. You definitely smell the wateriness. This one, it's just the tropical fruits. Papaya, mango. I don't smell pineapple in this either. It's like it's a tropical fruity drink, but more tropic. This is another great one. I'd say this one is at least an 8 out of 10 also. Do these ones last? I'd say you get maybe 5 hours before you need to change it. It could be also the size of your room. Yeah, I can still smell it in the plastic without a problem. So, yeah, got that one also. Okay, then I have another drink one here, but this is out currently for the first time. This is Sensational's Tiki Time. This one here is the Tropical State of Mind. It's got the tiki glass on it and a beverage. I've had this a few times, not an excessive amount of times. I had it a few times since it's been out. This one is strong too. You definitely smell pineapple, papaya, mango, possibly some coconut. You get a wateriness with this one again. There's something like a star fruit in here. All those exotic tropical fruits is in this. Sometimes I get a little bit of a spicy kick from this. Definitely a sour, more soury, tarty feel. Not so much a sweet, sugary feel to this drink. Soury, pungent, puckering, eye-watering. Makes your nose hairs twitch. Yeah, that's the kind of drink this one is. It is strong. And of course, they're putting this one under the fruit category there. But yeah, this is a strong one too. Definitely an 8.5 out of 10. But not a sweet drink in any way. More soury, puckery type of a kind of drink. Alright, then I have this one, which I can't find anymore. It came out not so long ago with the collection where there was the lemon bar cookies, the Hawaiian fruit market, the vanilla orchid, the rose water and coconut with the pistachio. It came out with that line. Those are constantly still there. They just took this one out of the 8 that collection belonged to, that just wasn't put out very long ago. It was put out towards the end of the winter, getting ready for the spring, but this is the only one from the 8 of that collection that you can't find this one anymore, and it's sold out on Walmart's website. This was the Better Homes and Gardens Pink Flowering Pineapple. I bought a few of these. I was using it heavily, and when I went looking for more, I couldn't find any. By the time I realized it was on the Walmart website for purchase, it was all bought up then too. So I don't know if I'm ever going to see this scent again. But it was part of the collection I'm telling you about that just recently came out towards the end of the winter, getting ready for spring. So Flowering Pink Pineapple was sweet bergamot, tart lemon, pineapple blossom, green leaf, osmanthus, and hibiscus flower. Okay, now this was a pretty pink color in here, a light baby pink. There was something about this scent because there's a sweetness, but yet there's that pineapple sweetie tardiness. It's a sweet and tarty pineapple. You get that hibiscus flower, the osmanthus business. It's a pineapple with a sweetness. They're Better Homes and Gardens, I think Sensationals, both of them have a honeysuckle pineapple scent. This one here, I don't smell the honeysuckle. It's not even listed. So there's pineapple by itself, and then there's pineapple honeysuckle. But this one does not contain a honeysuckle. It's that sweet bergamot, that tarty lemon, the hibiscus flower. Not that hibiscus flowers have a whole lot of scent either, because they don't. I have hibiscuses on my porch since I'm living here, on my back patio, and they bloom and they're pretty, but they really don't give that much of a scent, hibiscuses. It has this nice sweet sugariness to it, but not overly sugary. This was just a great scent. And when it was melting, it was definitely a 9 pushing a 10 out of throw. Promise, I can't find it no more. It was really, really nice. The sweetness, the sugariness, and the pineapple complement the floral in here. It's just beautiful. But it was strong. It was a strong thrower. And it lasted. You didn't have to be changing this out every, 4 hours or something like that, because of losing its potency. It's so pretty. I think I have 1 or 2 of them left, but I bought a lot. But like I said, I was using it faithfully day and night. When I first got it, I was hooked on it really bad. And I tried to find more, but every time I went to a store, it was gone, 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 gone. So I think I have 2 of these left, and I want to use it because I really enjoy the scent, but at the same time, if I use them up, then I'm just screwed altogether. So, whatever. But it was great. Walmart just needs to get it back in the stores. That's what they need. Alright, this one I've talked about a million times, too. It was currently on this many weeks ago. I was on a melting binge of this one, too. Just love it. It's just pure sweetness. It's about the both worlds. It's the best of both worlds. It's banana bread and pumpkin bread put together. This comes in a value size pack also. It is pumpkin, honey, cinnamon, banana nut bread, brown sugar, vanilla bean, and caramel. So you got the caramel if you're a caramel lover, but you smell definitely the sweet banana bread smell, and then you get the pumpkin. It's not overly spicy. It just has enough cinnamon there, but it is super duper tooth-achingly sweet. Yeah, love this one. It is so good. Putting this in your kitchen first thing in the morning while you're sitting down having your coffee for the first of the day, reading your newspaper, looking at, the internet on your tablet, your phone, whatever. Yeah. And let this just go all day long. Somebody comes to your house, they're going to think you were baking. Yeah, it's sweet banana. It's not candy banana, not runt candy, not Laffy Taffy banana. It smells like sweet banana bread. It's this nice sweetness of the banana, a natural ripe banana, and the pumpkin. It is not overly spicy. It's more sweet than anything. Love this one. Great throw on this. 8.5 out of 10. Love it. Alright, then I have one of the Hawaiian markets that I was talking about. This here is the Better Homes and Gardens. You can still get this. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Hawaiian Fruit Market. Now, this is all tropical, exotic tropic fruits, not your typical fruit punch fruits. This here is citrus, coconut, mango, papaya, guava, berry, tropical, sweet, and vanilla. See what I said? You don't hear no orange, apple, pear, banana. It's all tropical fruits, and it's showing you all the tropical fruits on here. This one is terrific. It is tropical, exotic fruit scent. This is not tropical fruit punch. I mean, just regular red fruit punch. It's not that. It's your tropical fruit punch, not your red fruit punch. I smell all this stuff in here. It is on the more sour, puckery, twangy, if I can use that word. It's that kind of a scent. It's strong too, and it lasts, and it fills up a room. It wanders. This is definitely a 9, possibly a 10 out of 10 in throw. It lasts. It's room filling. It's delicious. I love this. If you love tropical, get this one. I bought a lot of it. I've used a lot. And I still keep picking it up in Walmart stores. Okay. This one here is from some time ago. I'm not sure if you can find this in there. I don't really look for it to know if it's there. But this was another one. This was a super duper stinkingly strong scent. 20 plus. Clingy. Very heavy scent. Very room filling. Wandering. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Soft Cashmere Amber. This is super duper strong. This is another one. You can taste it in the middle of your tongue, the back of your tongue, the back of your throat. It is that heavy lady perfume smell. That would be like a winter perfume on a woman. Yeah. This is kind of like Yankee Candle Soft Blanket too. Whew, this sucker is strong. I mean, super duper strong. Now, they have a couple different kind of cashmere and cuddle up type of fragrances between Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals in the store, but I don't know if you could still find this exact one. If it's there and you like this, I'd scoop it up in a hurry. But yeah, this is super freaking strong, people. This, to me, I don't think is a year-round scent. To me, I don't think that way. I think that this is more winter smelling, when people are wearing more heavier winter fragrances. Yeah, whew, this bugger is strong. I don't buy much of that. That pack, I must have had it for about 7 years before I decided to finally work on using it. Super duper strong. Okay, this one here you can still find in Walmart because this came out with a different collection not so long ago either. Maybe coming close to a year, or maybe it is a year. I just know it didn't come out with the flowering pink pineapple combination things that came out right before spring this year. This came out from the year before. This was part of another collection. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Champagne and Sugared Peach. You can still find this, but it's not from this year's collection. It's from last year's. This is Champagne, Lemon Peel, Clementine Peach, Pink Grapefruit, and Pureed Berries. This is another strong one. It's an all-white wax when you get it. Super duper strong. Is this peachy sweet? No, it's not that kind of peach. It's just a peach that's in there, but not sweet. It's not the first note you smell either. The first note you're smelling off of this is the champagne. It is a champagne smell. Like how when you pop champagne, the cork out of the bottle, you know that initial alcohol signature champagne smell that you get? That's what you're smelling. That's the first note in this. The peach is somewhere in there, but it ain't up front. You do get some grapefruit mixed in this, but the grapefruit is not like regular straight grapefruit. This champagne note takes over everything. It makes it that alcoholic-y scent. Berries, they're in there. They're lost somewhere. This is true champagne. And every other scent follows way behind it. This is another strong one. This is a 9.5, 10 out of throw. 2 cubes will go for hours and days straight. Just keep turning your warmer on or keep putting new tea lights in if you're using a tea light method. Super duper freaking strong. But this is not your sweet, fresh Georgia peach type of scent or peaches in a can. No. It's not that. This is very champagne-y, but it's a good scent. I'm sure you can find things to mix it with if you chose to. Okay? Then, this is from some collection long ago, somewhere between 5 and 7 years ago. This was from Aldi's too. I don't remember what all was paired with it. They usually come out in configurations of 4s. But this was from Huntington Homes. It was called the Sea Salt Air fragrance, formulated with the Claire scent. That's supposed to be something like Febreze scent stuff, an odor eliminator. Sea salt air is what it was called. It was an all-white wax that I remember. Not soy, it was paraffin, very oily, super strong when melting, but also very strong on cold. Yeah, you don't have to shove this right up against the skin of the bottom of your nose. Whew. Very strong. It's like you smell that salty air. That salty air, that watery aquaticness. Florals. Some kind of florals that are very strong. Tropical florals. It's strong. I mean, it starts to burn your nose after a while, just smelling it on cold. So when it's warming, it's the same story as some other things I've already mentioned. So strong, your nose starts to burn. Your eyes start to water. You might start getting an instant headache. You might start coughing or sneezing. Do not need 2 of these together. 1 cube is more than enough. It's actually too much. You need to cut the actual cube in half yet. Super duper freaking strong, but it burns your nose because it's that freaking strong. Very, very strong. They need to bring these kind of scents back and the strength of these scents. Hunting Homes needs to step it up again because I have not been buying much from Aldi's. Hardly anything in a good almost a year, I'd say. I haven't bought nothing because everything doesn't have the same strength as it did, and some of the fragrances that they choose, some of them don't impress me either anymore. So yeah, this was a great one. All right, this one here came from Big Lots. This is under, this here is under the Living Color, because there's also True Color. That's another company name. But this is the Living Color candles and wax melts. This is the watermelon slices. This was 3 ounces of wax. You got 10 pieces. You got 10 pieces there. And this was watermelon slice. This wasn't a traditional watermelon meat red color. Super, super strong still in the tray. Super strong. These were a parasoy. They were a mixture. This is super strong. This is still super strong in the plastic. It is a true watermelon scent. Very juicy. Very watermelony, if that's a scent, a word I mean. Yeah. Maybe just slightly leaning towards Jolly Rancher, watermelon taffy, watermelon thing. A little bit, but not a lot. There's a lot more of what you get of the true fresh watermelon smell from this. Very highly fragranced. That's not always the case with this company, but with this particular scent, oh yeah. Very, very strong in here. Very realistic to what real watermelon smells like is what I'm trying to tell you. There's a tiny little hint that maybe it'd be lean towards candy. Super duper strong. Did this throw well? Yep. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes a company will surprise you and throw one out there that knocks it out of the ballpark, as they say, where 90% of their other fragrances don't do shit. Okay? There's always a chance that you're going to get one that is really strong. And I love watermelon scents as much as I love strawberry scents and honeydew and cucumber and everything. I love to eat watermelon when it's in season, let me tell you, people. But anyway, this was a strong one. How did it perform when melted? I used 2 pieces side by side. That's what I normally do most of the time with everything. If I need to add more, I'll throw it in. If it's, weak, and then I find out it's not going to make a difference no matter how much I throw it in. But normally I always start with 2 cubes. Unless something is super strong, like the ones I'm telling you, I'll cut those I'll cut 1 cube even in half. But something like this, no, this does not nauseate me. This does not give me a headache. It's a foodie thing. I love fruits and food and you name it. So, anyway, it just smells so good. This one here, like I said, I put 2 pieces in. It went for many hours in the bowl warmer. Did not use this in my tea light ones. This one here was very good to throw. I'd say at least got an 8 out of 10 on this. Yeah, in this huge giant room. If I took this in the kitchen, which I didn't, I would have got a lot stronger since the kitchen is not as big as this damn big room. I don't know what the reason was that the people way before us purchasing this home, I don't know what they needed a big room like this for, because there's 3 other rooms that are just as big as this, if not one even being a little bit bigger than this one yet. These are huge rooms where I live. And then there's a big bedroom that's the size of this room. And then there is another bedroom, which is what you call a typical large. And the one before it, you could put a whole king-size bed in a whole entire bedroom soon there and not bump your toe anywhere. Meaning, you know, because it's cramped and tight. This house has big rooms. Very big rooms. I don't know why they built the rooms that big. Not that it's... I don't know. Maybe there was more than an average party of 4 people living here or 3. I don't know. But this is humongous, this home. It's all on one level, but it is huge. This house is freaking huge. So maybe they hosted a lot of parties here too. I don't know. But this house is big. It takes a lot to clean this house. It really takes a lot. It takes an entire half of a morning just to clean one room around here. I told my husband we're going to need to hire a maid pretty soon. A cleaning girl to help out, because I can't keep doing this by myself. It's too much. It's like I never get done. I don't know why he had to buy a big home here either. There's only 2 of us, but that's another story. Yeah, this one smells good. So that's the story in the Walmart, and that was my little rant. I don't know, my husband's eyes are bigger than they should be when he's purchasing things. But anyway, this one here came out a couple years ago. I remember it returning this year, this past year. It's probably going to return again this year, too. This is the Sensational. This is part of their Day of the Dead business. Some scents return. Other ones, new ones come out. Other ones, they just change the label, but it's the same scent. You never know what they're doing until your eyes and nose tell you differently. So this one here, not sure how to pronounce some of this stuff in Spanish. So I'm just going to say it in English. This was called the Flower Crown. It was the skull that looks like a bride or something here. And the rose bushes. This one here was listed under the floral category. People apparently like it a lot. That's why they keep bringing this particular one back. This smells just like roses. It smells like you're out in a rose garden. That's exactly what it smells like. If there's other stuff mixed in there, I couldn't tell you what it was. I really can't distinguish. It smells a little watery. Rosy, but watery. But something like fresh greens. Not greens that you eat. Greenery outside, like plant. Not trees or anything, or shrubs. Plant. Yeah. It's a loud scent. Meaning it throws. This is a room fill. This is another one. It has no problem filling up a room whatsoever. And it does last. It does not kick out right away. It's a strong one. Strong in every way. So I would call it a watery green rose type of a scent. And that's all there is to it. But people apparently love it. So, throw definitely a 10 out of 10 on this one. Yep. Okay. Then we have this one, which came out last year. I'm not sure if it's even on the shelves this year. I didn't look for it because I was very disappointed. I had high hopes for it, but no. Didn't throw very well. This is the Sensationals Waikiki Paradise. This is coconut milk and watermelon. The label's very pretty. The tropics, the islands. This was kind of in a weird pinky peach kind of a color. You thought maybe it might have been purple. No. I do smell coconut milk. I do smell coconut milk. You get the coconut, but you get the milkiness. I do smell watermelon, but the watermelon is about 50-50 to the coconut milk. It's about 50-50. One doesn't outdo the other. The watermelon in here is also sweet and sugary. Not candy, just naturally sweetened. But when it was throwing, I only got about a 7 out of this. I couldn't get it up any higher. I wish it would have been stronger. Maybe I just got sucky clamshells. I don't know. Or the ones I got not strong enough from the batches, or it's just the way it's supposed to be for everyone. I can't say because I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it in groups. It smells strong enough that you can smell it in here, but when it was warming in tea lights as well as bulb warmers, it wasn't super strong. It wasn't even strong. It was just barely getting to a medium high. So, it's a nice scent. Just wish it was a little stronger. So, watermelon and coconut milk, yeah. Maybe I just got lousy packs. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try and see if I can, if it's still there, because I don't even know. Like I said, I wasn't looking. I don't normally look for it, but when I get to Walmart, I'm going to make a point of looking for it, and I'm going to see, sniff a couple packs in the store, if it's there to sniff, and if some smell stronger than what I already got and used here, then I'll pick up a few more and give it a try again. If it's about the same, I'm not even going to waste my time. But, yeah. Coconut milk and watermelon smells good to me, but wish it was a little stronger in throw. Okay, so now, here's another one that was part of the collection I've been talking about through these 2 videos. This was from Huntington Homes at Aldi's again. This came out with the Day of the Fair business, where I said the Cabana Days. This one, the label is on here retardedly. I don't know what else to say. That's the label. The machine must have went wacko, or they were putting these on by hand in the business, you know, where they have people self-stickering in factories. I don't know. But it's on your little cockeyed. It's right here, but it's covering down and over. My other ones didn't. They were more centered and everything. I don't know. This one, somebody, like I said, if they put on hand, they didn't care how they put on, or if the machine was running low or starting out with a new roll. I don't know. But anyway, this is Cabana Days. It is a tropical scene of the blue skies, the palm tree, the sand, the ocean, and we got tropical fruits up the front. Now, the colors of the waxes for this was yellow, then a yellow-orange combo, and then a white. And this one here, I bought pretty much of this, like I said priorly, in the beginning of the other, somewhere in the other video before this one. This and the Day of the Fair, I went to several Aldi's. I bought it all up. I was being a hog, because I liked them. I didn't care for the other 2 cents in this collection, because there was 4 different things. But this one here, Cabana Days, is Santal Coconut, Mango Mimosa, and Hawaiian Luau. I still have a number of these left. Purposely so I could have some for each of the summers until I run out altogether. Unless Aldi's and Huntington Homes gets together and brings either of these 2 from the 4, because I don't remember what the other 4 had to do with. I think probably flowers and tree wood, like a trail walk type of a scent, mixing with 2 tropical scents. Who knows why they come up with things the way they do. But anyway, They need to bring back the Day at the Fair, and they need to bring this one back, in my personal opinion. And I have some friends that feel the same way. They need to bring these two back. So, the Santal Coconut, Mango Mimosa, and Hawaiian Luau. I can tell you exactly what was where, because this is when they poured stuff good. And the scents, you know, stayed in the plastic, even though the wax cubes that were sent are all gone and used. This right here, the first slot, this was the Santal Coconut, exactly the way they have it listed, but that doesn't always mean that's the way it is. This is Santal Coconut. It's that beachy coconut sunscreen with that watery aquaticness, but yet a saltiness. Like the smell of palm trees. That's all in here. Super duper strong. It's not, the wax is no longer here, but the smell is potent in here yet. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 plus on that scent. Take the middle section. This is where it was the Mango Mimosa. Okay? You can smell the mango. Mangoes and papaya do not smell like peaches. It's that exotic, puckery, fuzzy, but yet bitteriness. The mangoes don't come off as sweet. They come off more potent and pungent-like. And, of course, the last section, that's the Hawaiian Luau, they're calling it. Hawaiian Luau smells like, again, it smells like a coconut, a bitey pineapple, bitey, meaning soury, puckery, kind of a pineapple, not a sweet pineapple. Almost like there's papaya in there. Probably is papaya. That smells like papaya, not mango. The middle one smells of mango. It smells like papaya, a very sour, puckery, tarty pineapple. Something like a star fruit, a passion fruit. Yeah, it's very tropical and pungent and puckery and soury. All together, this was amazing. Independently, or mixing two different ones and two different other ones and mixing one of each one. This was a powerhouse. Any which way you did it, it was a powerhouse. You really need to bring this stuff back. These scents were terrific. Okay? Then we have this one. This was Yankee Candle. Now, I like the Yankee Candle Strawberry Bellini, I told you. But I also like this scent, but this scent is not easy to find. Certainly not in Walmart anymore. I don't know who else would carry this particular scent. I'm not sure if in Ollie's, not Aldi's, Ollie's outlet stores, they might get something like this once in a while. I'm not sure 100%. But I used to like this scent. This was a good one too. But this is in the wax melts, but I had it many times in the regular traditional tarts that Yankee Candle used to sell. And then, of course, the large candle. I had this many a times. But this particular pack came from Walmart when it used to be in Walmart. This is the Yankee Candle Strawberry Lemon Ice. This is, well, it was new at the time. It was 2.6 ounces. You got 6 of the cylinder shape in this surfboard clamshell that sits up like a surfboard and shaped like a surfboard. And this was very good. This was a strawberry lemonade scent. They're calling it strawberry lemon ice. Oh, nice and strong still, as if the wax was still there. Super duper strong. You get that nice zesty lemon, but you get this nice, sweet, authentic strawberry smell when strawberries are in season. It's sweet, but yet zesty and tangy. from the lemon. Oh, that strawberry smell just gets me. And some sweetness, but not overly sugary sweet. Very fruity on the zesty lemon. Very fruity on the sweet, ripe, in-season strawberry. Love this. This was great too. I always got a 10 out of 10 on throw on this, especially with the wax melts. The candle, yes, when they first started making this moons ago, they were good. And then I got some in the candle that didn't throw so great as time went on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everything starts out good, and then they mess with it. And then it's not what it's supposed to be. But yeah, this was another great one. Okay, then I have this one. This came out, ooh, this must have came out somewhere in the last 5 or 7 years too, because I'm only living in this home 7 years. And this here was the Better Homes and Gardens. It was part of a collection. I don't know if you can find this, but I know they have these like aromatherapy spa wax melts in Walmart. They're kind of in the container, like these ones, the more thinner container, and they're like spa scents, or they're like herbally type scents, but the packets, and I'm not sure, is it Mainstays that makes them? I think so. But they're not normally in with these ones. They're usually where you find the incense and incense burners. And they're usually mixed in there. But they're wax melts, but they're usually mixed with that stuff. Well, anyway, this was from a different line before they came out with the style I just talked about. This here was the Better Homes and Gardens. This was the one of the aromatherapy scents. That's what I'm saying. Maybe this you can get in the skinny pack. I'm not 100% sure, but this is before the skinny pack. This is when they made it in this shell that I'm going to show you. This was 2.51 ounces standard, but I don't know what you call the shape of this clamshell, but the scent was rosemary and spearmint. Do you see how it's starting to look like a surfboard, but it's squared off here and squared off here? It doesn't have the true look like the surfboard Yankee Candle style. It started to look like that on the ends and the top, but they made the bottom the same as the top right there. It doesn't have the point. So anyway, this was from this aromatherapy line. There was a number of scents, but I didn't like any of them except this. I don't remember, there was 8 or 10 to the collection. But this is the essential oil infused. Rosemary and spearmint. And the wax was white. It was white for every scent. This here, if I'm smelling rosemary in there, so be it. What I am getting from this is spearmint. A lot of spearmint. This smells like, and there's a sweetness, a sugary sweetness to this spearmint. This smells like the green spearmint candy jelly leaves. It also smells like you put a stick of Wrigley spearmint bubble gum in chewing gum in your mouth. That's exactly what it is. It's a sweet spearmint. If there's rosemary, I couldn't tell you. I don't smell anything just other than sweet, sugary spearmint. Gum smell, candy smell. Super strong. These were well in throw. This is super strong cylinder, even though the wax is gone. This here was strong and cold sniff. Like I'm telling you, when warming, you can just warm one piece. You didn't need to warm two unless you want to, but it wasn't necessary. One piece was super strong. It lasted for hours. Room filling, clinging, you name it. Wandering, whatever. Sweet spearmint. That's all I can tell you. And I love the smell of spearmint. I like peppermint, but I really love spearmint. They need to bring something like this back. But check out those herbal ones I'm talking about in the thinner Better Homes and Gardens. But it's usually with incense burners and incense. It's part of that collection. See if there's a spearmint, rosemary, or just a spearmint. Though this is Better Homes and Gardens. But the other things, I'm sure they're mainstays. You might find something if you love spearmint. But I don't smell much rosemary in there. I know what rosemary smells like, but I'm not getting that. Yet sweet sugary spearmint. So that's that one. Okay, and I have one more for you, and this will end the video. We got through everything, and it'll start all over, because this is all going for the trash now, and I'll start all over with more wax melts. This here is the Better Homes and Gardens. I probably won't have any candles, if anything, just the little ones I got from the Dollar General and that. I won't be lighting any big full-size ones. I have a handful, but I'm done with that until colder weather. It's just too hot to be lighting them anymore. So this here is the Better Homes and Gardens Rose and Sandalwood. I've bought this many times. I've used it. I've repurchased. This here is still available. It is clove. I don't smell the clove. Clove is the first initial scent, but I don't smell it. Thank God. I'm not big on clove. Sandalwood, jasmine, rose, sweet pea, and mandarin leaf. This is a normal brown colored wax. There it is. This here I've been buying for as long as it's been out. And repurchasing, repurchasing. I like this scent. This has an antique rose to it. It has an antique rose smell. I don't know how to explain what antique rose is for everyone to get my drift of what I'm talking about. But it has an old feel to the rose and a slight powderiness. It has a soft country vibe, not the country outside. When you get like a country fragrance, something like from Avon, where there's that country something for the men. It's been here for years and years already. It's that soft, powdery feel, the antique rose, the sandalwood. I think it's called Wild Country from Avon, something like that. It's a men's line. Something like an Old Spice with not the citrus part of it, just the powderiness. It smells like a man that just took a nice shower and put this fragrance on. That's all I could tell you. It smells very nice. It's soft, but powdery. It's a nice, clean, fresh scent. It's not something like Axe and Polo and all that other stuff that's been out in the market, or the newer stuff that is way too heavy. It is ghastly, gagging type of scent, and you only put a little on, and yet you still smell like you put the whole bottle on. I can't go for stuff like that. My husband can't stand that either. These young people that, you know, start wearing fragrance, boys and young gentlemen, the stuff they wear today, it's a killer. It's a killer. This is more, smells like a clean, fresh man type of a smell. Yeah, it's just pretty. Even though it says rose and wildwood, that's what I get. I get a nice man, country feel vibe. Old Spice without the citrus part of this. I can also see this being a lady's fragrance. A unisex fragrance. I don't know. That's my way of describing it. I like it. It throws good. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 on throw also. It's a room filler for sure, and it lasts. So that's everything I have for everyone, and I'm crushing the bag because my knee is starting to fall asleep, and I'm getting pain in my knee. I need to get up and stretch and get all this stuff ready for the garbage man here. So, yeah. That's everything I have for everyone. And if you like this video, thumb this one up also. And everyone be good, be kind. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. If you're just watching me for the first time, go back and check out the video before this, or check out some of my other videos. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I do hauls on Dollar Tree, Walmart, and anything else in between. And wax melt empties and candle empties, and I'd love to have you here. So hit that subscribe, like, and share my videos, everyone, whether you just been with me a few days or you've been with me for months. And I'm going to go and get this ready for the trash, like I said. And I'm going to go in the kitchen, get myself another ice cold drink, and figure out what I'm going to make for supper tonight. And then we're going out. We're going out. I need to get out there. So, it is probably about 3 o'clock of the day. So, yeah. Everyone, I'll catch you in another video very, very soon. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your week.